Hi, it's Bernadette Jansen from the School of Renovating. Today I've got a couple of tips on finding property at the right price. Now, currently I am looking for another property to renovate, so I'm right in the thick of it. And I've had a couple of wins today, and I thought I would share with you some of the strategies that I find really useful. So there's three things I'm going to share with you today. Firstly, find a really great agent to work with who's in your suburb, someone that you've identified with as being the best, not a principal of a company because they don't have enough time. You need someone who works in the company and has time to work on finding your property. They like to do that because they know if they find the property, then the listing is theirs. And for real estate agents, listings are their bread and butter. So basically what you end up with is your own personal buyer's agent. Okay, so that's the first thing. Second thing is to sow lots of seeds. So when you're going to look at property, you might find a property that you think's okay, you go and have a look at it, it's not. That's okay. Talk to the agent that's showing it and let them know this one's not okay, but do you have anything else that might be suitable? Be really clear with your requirements so they know exactly what you're after. Make sure you give them your details so they're able to contact you if something comes up. Third thing, make sure you get put onto the off-market list. So some people, for some reason, do not want people to know they're selling their property. Crazy, but they don't. And so they go on, their properties go on to what's called an off-market list. And so you want to be invited to those openings so that you can, be the early bird. And sometimes it pays off. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention is that having a really close relationship with a good agent pays off in many ways. And one of the ways it pays off is you learn lots of new strategies. And my agent today taught me one that I had not implemented before, and I thought I'd share it with you. So what he did was he went through all the properties, because I'm looking for an apartment, he went through all the rental listings, and he found a rental property in the area where I'm looking with the right configuration, but the rent was really low and it's been listed by an out-of-area agent, okay? So highly likely that the out-of-area agent is not up to speed with values in this suburb, hence the low rent. So what we figured is if I was to go to the owner and make a market value offer, it's likely that it will blow them out of the water because they're just not up to speed with how much their property has come up in value. So, like with anything, you need to be persistent. So, if the first time it doesn't work, you keep at it, and eventually you'll come across a property that you are able to buy. But I guess the moral to the story is building relationships. It's not what you have that gets you to where you want to go, it's who you know. And how much time you're willing to put into nurturing those relationships. So that's my tip for today, and I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.